Hello mga kababayan ko sa iba't ibang panig ng digdig. Kung nasaan ka man ngayon, saang panig ng mundo, sa Amerika ka man, sa Australia, sa Europe, or sa Asia, at kung sa mga dako or bayong daigdig. At of course, yung mga kababayan natin na nandyan sa Pilipinas, alam kong tulog kayo ngayon. Pero alam ko naman yung iba ay napakaagang gumising dahil nagpre-prepare para sa opening ng stock market. So, kumusta kayong lahat? At binabati ko kayong lahat, yung mga sumusubaybay sa aking FB Live, sa aking programa na pinamagatan natin ngayong Usapang Trading sa PH Market. Wow! So, I hope guys that everyone is okay, all right. It's only 9 p.m. here sa Hungary. Dito ako ngayon sa Europe, broadcasting live. At sana ay madaming tagapakinig at taga-subaybay ang nanonood sa atin ngayon. So anyway, yung mga hindi makakapanood ay mapapanood pa rin nyo itong recording. At makikita nyo to sa aking YouTube channel na Arnil Pacula. Just search for it. Then please like and subscribe and follow my channel. So every time mayroon akong ina-upload doon ay manonotify kayo. Right, so batiin muna natin yung mga joiners natin ngayon. So far, konti pa lang. But I'm very happy na nandito kayo at nakikinig, kasi pag ako lang naman yung sasalita dito at walang nanonood, eh. So iba yun. So ayun, Eileen Balons at Gargulis, kumusta ka? Lawrence, so Lawrence, I'm sure na profitable ka na kanina sa sa IRC. So itong si Lawrence ay one of my subscribers sa aking weekly stock updates, and I'm sure that nagpapakain na siya ngayon sa kanyang barangay or sa kanyang nasang kaman ngayon dahil malaki ang panalo nito ni Lawrence kanina, 22% sa IRC. So I'm very happy and proud na I am your mentor at nagiging successful yung mga trades nyo dahil sa mga recommendation ko. That's the good thing really. Yan si Lauren, makaka-testify yan. Nasa weekly stock updates ko, it's not just about following my recommendation, but it's also about learning. Kasi yung mga pinopost ko doon ay talagang binibigyan ko ng analysis, yung breakdown talaga, at anong strategy yung ginagamit ko. So in that case, guys, you are not just following and waiting for somebody to feed you with an information and trade it, but it's something that valuable information that you can use while you are still learning in the stock market. So lalo na yung mga newbies natin dyan, mga amateurs pa lang, at yung mga pa lang, yung talaga nag-a-ambition talaga na maging magaling sa stock market. So ayan, malaking tulong talaga yan. At ina-advertise ko lang ngayon dahil I take this opportunity na inimbitahan ko kayo sa aking group para mag-join at sama-sama nating harapin itong Philippine stock market at lahat tayo ay maging profitable. At yun naman talaga yung talagang pakay ko at yung main goal ko, na marami akong mga kababayan na matulungan. Dahil alam ko na 1% lang sa ating population ang may alam ng stock market. At gusto kong isa ako sa maging catalyst of change. Kasi I am professionally an educator also. And maliban sa pagiging isang engineer, ay isa rin akong educator. So I have a degree in teaching. Kaya I always have that passion to teach. My mother is also a teacher, by the way. So ayun guys, that's about it, and I'm very happy. So itong si Lawrence ako, maaga daw yung pamasko. O nga, kasi September pa lang, actually it's bare months, no? Kasi nag-umpisa na talaga yung Pasko. Sa Pilipinas, yung pagtama ng bare months, nag-umpisa na yan, yung ano, preparation sa Pasko. So, tamang-tama si Lawrence, nakaano to, napaaga yung pamasko ni Santa Claus. Alright, so Ernest, good morning sa lahat. Okay, so binabati kayo ni ano, tayo ni Ernest po. Paki-type na lang kung saan ba kayo nanonood at nakikinig sa aking live FB live programang Usapang Trading sa PH Market with Stock Mentor Neil. Wow! So, Willie, Mariano, yung iba dito ay mga familiar names kasi yung iba sa inyo ay talagang mga subscriber ko na sa aking stock update. And again, I'm really glad to be one of your mentors or mentor. Kung hindi pa man kayo, hindi nyo pa ako mentor, ay mangyari ay message na ako kung interesado kayo. I have many services that I'm offering. Alright, so ayun. Let's get this party started. Actually guys, I'm very happy today kasi yun nga yung IRC. Isa lang yun IRC, isa pa lang yun. Yun ang pinakamalaking ano, news ngayon kasi yung IRC naging 22%. Umabot pa nga ng 24 ata. And nirelease ko lang yung recommendation ko Sunday evening. So kinabukasan, agad-agad, more than 22%. That was really awesome. At pangalawa ay yung URC. URC hindi naman ganun kalaki. 5% lang naman. So, pero 5% is malaking percentage. Basta 5% above, it's something significant para sa akin. Alright, so ayun, maraming join na sa atin. Si Willie from Riyadh. Hello sa inyo dyan, mga kababayan ko sa Riyadh. Marami din ako mga kaibigan dyan, mga kakilala from my hometown in Samar. Nandyan sa Riyadh, nagtatrabaho sa hospital, mga nurses dyan. At yung mga, of course, mga kababayan natin nandyan, binabati ko kayong lahat. Good evening, Jeneline. Alright, so ayun. So, nakaupo na yung lahat, prepared na para sa ating stock market, usapang stock market. At yung gagawin natin ngayon ay about, of course, sulyapan muna natin yung PSEi kasi mukhang sa sideways siya. So, actually, the last FB live ko, tinalakay ko yung PSEi, pati yung IRC, yung nag 22%, di ba? So, mapapatingala kayo, is it something about luck? So, no, it's not, guys. So, we can really see it from the chart na may something is happening. Something is happening. And then, what I'm really looking at is really, the most important is the price and the volume. Yun lang, guys. Hindi ko ginagawang very complicated yung mga trades ko. At yung mga recommendation ko. Kasi pag pinapakomplikado mo, mas nahihirapan ka mag-decide. So, kunin mo lang yung mga importante talaga. Price and volume. Yun lang. So, ayan. So, Jeneline, email. Present na naman si email. Wow. Watching from Southern Africa. Wow. So, bihira yung mga mag-join sa atin at from Southern Africa. So, I'm very glad na ngayon ay may mga taga doon na sa South Africa. Kumusta ba yung mga ano natin doon, mga sabana, mga wild animals natin? So, joke lang. Alright, so ayun, umpisa na natin to 9 minutes na yung nakalipas at kailangan mag-umpisa na tayo. Alright, so actually ngayon ay it's just 9:26 at sinacrifice ko yung time na to para magbahagi sa inyo ng mga kaalaman at na impormasyon. Actually, up to 10 p.m. dito sa amin, inaabangan ko yung closing ng US stock market. So since ako ngayon ay nag-aabang na lang sa breakout ng AMD. So nakaposisyon na ako sa AMD sa 28.3. So basically I'm up with 4 or 5%. Kanina ko lang inumpisan mag-trade sa opening. So pag nag-breakout to, that is really something good. And maraming beses na ako nag-in and out dito sa AMD dito pa lang sa 23, 24 nag-up siya ng 28, exit na naman ako, pullback. Then ngayon nagkaroon ng confirm ng another signal setup. Pasok na naman at ito na ngayon. So I think I have already made 3 or 4 times trades, which are most of them are successful trades about this stock AMD within the past 3 weeks lang. So ayun guys, that's only about information sharing, and umpisa na nating tingnan yung PSEi. So basically guys, ginagamit kong chart itong PSE tools. So pwede nyo i-note yan kasi maganda yung chart nila. I like how it reacts and mga information at the sides. Nakikita ko dito yung mga highly traded na stocks. Like for example, IRC was the highest in the number of tradings. At yung titingnan mo, 22.5%. So kung ito talaga yung highest, pati sinundan pala ito ng VUL. So actually VUL was also my recommendation, but it was way back 1 or 2 months ago. Hindi ko pa ni-review kung ano yung nangyari doon, pinalo up. It's been a while na hindi ko tiningnan yung VUL chart. So ayan, so tingnan natin yung PSEi ha. So nabanggit ko na to dati na PSEi is just making a sideways move. And you know guys, it's very good na nagsa-sideways na si PSEi. Kasi yung kung hindi ito nagsa-sideways, malamang nandito na to sa baba. Nung the lowest so far was the middle of June and July, around 7,000, bumagsak ng 7,000 yung PSEi. And right now nagkaroon ng bounce. Price was rejected at 7,000, somewhere around 7,900, and rejected. Respected the support price ito kasi dito yung base niya, previous support. It was respected, then bounce again. So ngayon nag-ranging market tayo ngayon. At tingnan nyo naman yung yesterday's candle. We have a high volume and we have a candle which has a very thin body but very long wick from the bottom. So it is indicating na there was really a significant buying. The price does not allow to go down. So buyers were coming in. Why? Because it was the support. And mangyayari dito, this is just my prediction, although nobody can predict precisely the stock market. But sa pattern na to, downtrend from January yung PSEi downtrend. Downtrend is defined as you can easily figure out if it is a downtrend kasi nag-perform siya ng lower high and higher low, lower low and lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then later on this price now is leveling at the same point with this resistance here. So ngayon, kapag nag-break out itong resistance dito, does it mean that we have now a reversal? That is just one sign. Yung sagot ko dito is that is just one sign. Why? Kasi mayroon pang isang resistance dito na kailangan i-break. So let me zoom out chart ko para I am so sure about it. So somewhere here, ito yun. This point was respected on this point. So that is a resistance. So another resistance at 1,100, sabihin na lang natin, more or less. 1,100. So once this one is broken, of course, we will have this. It might happen that price will be rejected, go back again, but bounce can happen here. It means that this previous resistance, this one, will now become a support. So once nag-bounce dyan, that is really very good to position again. Yung mga nahuli dito na hindi nakaposition, pwede pang mag-position dito pag nag-bounce. But as you can see, malaki na yung pinagkaiba ng price from here to this point. That is already, hindi naman ganong malaki. It's just 5.29%. But for those who are doing position trading, this point here, this area, is a very good position. This area, kasi support yan. Kasi bakit maganda dyan? Kasi if ever mali tayo, we have a very low risk here. So that is the risk that you will just be taking pag mali tayo. So how much risk is that? If I project from the middle of the buy zone to this, it's only 1.5%. But if you are buying from here, this here, at the breakout, the risk is already 6.5%. So okay, you can reduce the risk by moving your stop loss to the lower part of this support, soon to be support, which is currently the resistance, para maging 1.5%. So for position traders, meaning to say that those who are willing to position and wait more months before taking profit, it's already good to buy here. Kasi pag inantay pa natin na mag-breakout, medyo malayo na yung ano. Although yung mga conservative buyers natin, mga investors, gusto nila yung talagang breakout. But take note, there is still another resistance here to break. So the same story. If mag-breakout din, po-position ka pa lang, dito na naman yung isang resistance. So it can happen price will just be rejected here and back again to the support. Then so maraming strategy na pwedeng gawin dito. So kung isa kang position trader, I would position here one position. Let's say one third of my total account position here, and breakout here another position, breakout here another position. So you are scaling your trades. So ayan, this is just one suggestion, although we can formulate different strategies. It depends on the amount of funds that you have. How much time are you willing to wait? Or what kind of strategy do you want to use? So very important really to define what kind of strategy and what is your investment horizon. Kasi kung you are thinking about day trading, then maybe this is not a good choice. You should be choosing some stock which is having momentum. So of course we are talking about PSEi here. We are talking about those big market cap stocks in the Philippine market, and most of them are blue chips. So for example, SMC, PPI, Ayala Land, Jollibee, and so on. So this is mostly for those who are doing mid-term investing, long-term investing, etc. So well, the market is going sideways, and we don't know how long time will it take before it breaks. That's the disadvantage of a ranging market or a sideways market. And the bad thing or the worst case that might happen is that this support will still break down more. So that is really not good. That's why you don't really put all your money in here. Kasi baka later on mag-break down. So yun, naipit ka na. So magandang gawin dito if you are a mid-term or long-term investor. Your position, you add shares to your favorite blue chip stock. If the market is somewhere here, support, I mean PSEi is here. Now let's say breakdown. If it breaks down here, of course, for those who are doing just kind of swing or mid-term investing, you need to get out already here when it breaks. So this will serve as your cut loss. But if you are a long-term investor, of course, cut loss when you are a long-term investor does not really make sense. Kasi long-term investing means we are willing to wait more years, like minimum 1 year or 2 years or up to 5 years or even more. The idea about long-term investing is that while the market is cheap, while there is a lot of fear in the market, this is the right time to invest because most of the stocks are really cheap. All right. So in that case, if the PSEi goes lower, try to find the next support wherein the price will bounce. So it is here. This is the next support. And kung titingnan mo naman yung trend line ng PSEi, talagang it has always that resilience. So pag sinabi kong resilience, every time it drops to a certain level like this, it's always bouncing back. And this is already shown by the history. And history, as we said, can be repeated. And it keeps on repeating and repeating. Why is it so? It's because our market is actually good. The Philippine market is the Philippine economy is a kind of economy which is still growing and many potentials, many buildings that needs to be constructed, houses, businesses which are still coming in. Don't be worried about those mumbo jumbo many reasons in the market. There are always a lot of reasons in the market why is it down, but actually at the end of the day it's still bouncing back. So while the market is cheap right now, we invest, and I am encouraging those who are doing mid-term and long-term investors in this case. All right, so ngayon that is all about investing. Tutok naman tayo sa mga pang-trading stocks. Right? So bago yan, ay tingnan muna natin yung mga nakikinig sa atin ngayon. So blessed evening, Emiliano from Emiliano. Watching from Riyadh. Okay, nabanggit ko na pala. Okay, so Cheryl, andito pala. Oy, Sabi, kumusta? Sabi Lemor Lotiso. Alright, so Sabi was is my stock update subscriber then. Cheryl is also one of them. Paul Raymond, kumusta? Giovanni, Kiel Patrick Cruz, Michael Giray, si Paul, sir, I'm working here in Saudi Arabia. Oy, kumusta mga kababayan ko dyan sa Saudi? Shalom sa inyong lahat dyan. Alright, so, okay, so, nakatutok ngayon mga seryoso yung ating mga tagapanood. Kasi inaabangan na naman siguro yung aking next na tip. Alright, so guys, baka may misinterpret nyo ako. Every time I'm doing a pick, we are always never 100% sure na talaga magrarally yan in the next day. Sometimes we even wait in my stock updates. Sometimes it even takes 1 week before it makes a rally or 2 weeks. But kasi wala naman may control sa market eh. So yung sa atin dito is that we just listen to the market. Ano ba yung gusto niyang gawin? Kasi yung nangyari nga sa IRC, I never expected that it will really explode that high in the short period na nirecommend ko siya. So nobody can really predict what's happening unless you have some internal information, insider information, may mga access ka dyan. Pero hindi naman tayo lahat may access dyan eh. Especially na I am here working, I'm here far away from Philippines. So what we are doing here usually pag nagre-recommend ako are really stocks that I see that there is a good price setup and there is a very good volume. So I see usually those are momentum na stocks na under momentum phase. So yun ang mga proven and tested talaga na talagang sumasabog. So tingnan naman nangyari sa sa PUL. Sumabog ulit yung Vulcan. like pyroclastic. Si IRC, 22.5. Wow. So last week din, mayroon mga picks din ako na talagang nagkaroon ng decentral. Yung IDC pala last week. Ngayon naman yung hot stock ay yung IRC. Yung tanong, yung $1 million question. Sir, tataas pa ba si IRC? That's a very good question. So, yan muna yung unahin natin, guys. So, tingnan natin si IRC. So, ano ba yung situation niya ngayon? So, ayan. So, si IRC, guys, breakout lang niya sa resistance na yan. Kung i-review natin yung stock update ko. Ito may overview na kayo ngayon sa aking page kung ano ba yung itsura nito. At makikita nyo ngayon, IRC. This was my trade plan. So, ito yung trade plan namin. 1.91 yung resistance. We have two options to buy, how to buy. Number one, if there is a breakout at 1.91, which happened, nagmaterialize ito. So option 1 yung magandang yung mapipili mo, at marami akong mga couple of my subscribers could really get this. Kapag hindi naman nag-breakout, minsan nagkakaroon ng quick pullback dun. Pag mga pullback, ginagamit ko dito hindi one day. Kasi pag one day yung tinitingnan mo, one day na candle, hindi mo ngayon malaman kung ano ba yung galaw ng price. Yung ginagawa ko dito ay ginagamitan ko ng 1 hour. At antayin ko yung 1 hour na candle na bumagsak dito. Ito yung bison ko. Mayroon akong EMA 10 at 20 dito. Then, bibilin ko ba agad? Hindi. Kasi baka yung pagbagsak na yan, baka magdire-diretso pa. So, ang gagawin ko, mag-aantay ako ngayon ng the next hour na the pullback, na bounce candle. Doon papasukin ko na. Kasi once nakapasok ako dyan, yung cut loss ko nandito sa baba. So, yung cut loss na yan is very, very minimal na kapag hindi tayo maka-exit ka kagad, your risk is really minimal. That is only around 1% or maximum 2%. Now, kapag hindi nag-fullback, syempre, it means that price wants to go out or to go higher. And that will be signified by here. So, tinitingnan ko naman yung OBB na kailangan pataas din yung volume kasi it will indicate na rising talaga yung mga number of shares na pumapasok. Yung mga buyers na pumapasok. Kailangan madaming, in order to break out a wall or break anything, there must be an enormous impact, huge amount of force in stock market. That force is force coming from the volume of buyers. So we need to have that enough volume kasi para convincing yung breakout. Kapag hindi yan enough, tayo-tayo lang yan, babalik at babalik yan na pag umangat ng konti, tayo-tayo lang yung nag-trade, paunahan yan ng take profit. So kapag high volume, iba kasi that's really institutional buying. When they are putting out millions of pesos here, there is something which is a reason. It can be fundamental reason or something which is happening in the company. That's why institutions are buying. They have that first-hand information. Yan ang psychology dito. But be ready to, of course, to get out of this trade with a minimal risk kapag hindi tayo tama. So, hahanapin mo ngayon yung minimal risk na yan according to your risk appetite. So, kaya mo bang mag-risk ng 5%? Kapag hindi, try to find 4% or 3% or ideally 1% for a momentum trade. So, ayun. Pasok ka na. Yun ang story about our IRC success. Again, yung mga joiners pa lang ngayon ay yung mga makukuha nyo itong ano ko, mga recommendation from my weekly stock updates, and you need to subscribe to it. And if you are interested, just write me a message. So tingnan nyo naman guys yung volume na pumasok. Mataas yung volume at tingnan natin magkano yan net volume. Napakataas yan guys. Hindi pala to. So basta yung volume niya ay tumaas talaga. Net value pala. Net value. Ayan. So 182 million. Napakataas yan guys. So napakataas talaga yan. So ngayon naman, will you trade on the next day? Paano mo ito-trade yan? Of course, maraming profitable guys. So the first thing to consider is that yung mga profitable na ngayon, maaaring mag-take profit. And if there is a take profit, the price will go down. Kung mas maraming magsisell, kakaroon ng sell, babagsak yung price. Diba? But kapag hindi bumagsak yung price, wait lang kasi baka magre-ranging market pa dito. So mayroon tayong tinatawag na post days kapag momentum trades. So there will be a point in time na liliit yung range ng candle at the good entry within period of 1 to 3 days or 5 days. Babantayan natin yung market na to. But of course, it's a different story kapag gustong umakyat pa ng price above this. So kapag umakyat above 2.41, that is already a buy. Of course, you need to check always the volume as well. Yung next volume mataas ba talaga? Kasi baka pumasok ka dito, then few minutes later babagsak pa pala. So kailangan meron tayong volume ha. Alright, so of course, so yun ang scenario 1, aakyat pa siya. Then that is a buying opportunity. Aakyat pa siya dito, then that's a buying. So breakout ng high ng candle na to. Pero kapag hindi, so marahil may gre-ranging pa dito. So it means that maglalaban dito yung mga bears at yung mga bulls. Kapag yung next candle ay mag-open ng much higher than the previous smaller candle inside this range, then that's another buying opportunity kasi it means that the price wants to go higher. So watch out for those candles na nag-close on the top 25% of its range, because that kind of candles are a sign na the price wants to go higher. Actually, this is one sample of those candles na ito yung range niya. What is the 25% of this from this point to this point? That is this. The top 25% is this. So this candle is telling us that it wants to move higher. Alright, so good luck sa inyo guys for tomorrow. So by the way, kapag pumasok ka dito, delikado yan guys kasi yung cut loss mo dito. So napakalayo ng cut loss mo. Iipit ka niyan. So kung dito ka mag-enter sa opening, hindi pwede yung opening mag-enter ka. Don't make the opening as your basis of buying. The basis of buying is the price action. So kapag dito yung buying price, magbibili ka sa opening kasi akala mo tataas siya agad. Pwede kang maipit dyan guys. Tingnan mo. Yung risk mo dyan is around 18%. Kasi set mo yung cut loss mo dito below this candle this low of the candle. So that is 18%, and 18% is really not funny guys. Na maipit ka ng 18% in just one day. So watch for the next candle formation, and then If ever one of those candles are opening higher and opening higher than the previous smaller candle, then that's a buy. And please check volume. Kailangan above average and at least malaki din yung ano niya. Kung this is 180, dapat mga 40 million net value yung turnover. Alright guys, so I hope that may nakuha kayong lesson dito sa IRC. I don't have that much time kasi nag-close na yung market at i-check ko pa yung US market, but I am very happy to have you here in this Facebook page of mine. At yung mga hindi pa nag-follow sa aking page, just click follow on the FB para anytime mag-announce ako ng FB live, then you will be notified always, or anything which is all about stock market. Alright, so Johan is requesting GFC and Ali. So unfortunately I don't have time now, pero I will check on those. Actually Johan is one of my subscribers, so actually I will be posting it on our group. So for those na gustong mag-join sa group ko, just write me a message and I will send you more details how to subscribe. So okay, Cheryl, hi sir, good morning, 3:40 AM in Hong Kong. Hello Cheryl, musta ka dyan sa Hong Kong? It's very nice that 3:40 ay gising ka na. Siguro nag-analyze ka na sa stock market for the next opening. Aga mo magising. Alright, so again guys, God bless sa inyong lahat. This is your Stock Mentor Neil at ang layunin ko talaga ay mag-share ng ideas, mga information na makakatulong sa aking mga kababayan in my small, simple ways. I really want to help and share my knowledge and my blessings to others. So God bless everyone. Saang panig ka man ng daigdig, from America to New Zealand to Australia to Europe or to Asia, Philippines, from Batanes to Zulu. Alright guys, so again, bye-bye sa inyo lahat. Next time ulit, stay tuned to my channel. This is Stock Mentor Neil, signing out.